Samsung Galaxy Note 5 Android 7.0 Nougat official update review video that's coming up right now. Let's go. So what is up, guys? Nick here from Everything Tech, help you to master your technology, and I do have the Android 7.0 Nougat update available for the Galaxy Note 5. Now I thought before I go ahead and actually install the update to the Note 5 that I would show you the performance on the Galaxy Note 5 Android 6.0 first. So before I go any further, this is the Galaxy Note 5 for AT&T, and this video is a little late. If you have an international Note 5, you probably already have the Nougat update, but the carriers just got around to releasing these a few days ago, so this is pretty relevant for us US Galaxy Note 5 users. So to install Galaxy Note 5 Android 7.0 Nougat, you just go over into the system, you go to About Device, and you check for your software update. Now, I was not able to get this update when I had a SIM card not in the phone, so make sure you have a SIM card in your phone so you can get this update. But I already installed it, and you can see a new software update is available. This is Android 7.0, and I'm not going to continue it yet because we're going to speed test this first on 6.0.1 before we go any further. I lined up a few applications here, nothing too big, and I'm going to go ahead and hit this clock, stopwatch, and we're going to start this test. So let's come home here, let's go into Best Buy, and let's come out of there, let's go into Android Central, let's come out of there, let's go into Instagram, let's come out of there, let's go into Twitter, and you can see the Note 5 is a plenty quick phone, even on Android 6.0.1 here. Let's go into Play Store, and you can see quick there, Memo, quick there, and Appy Geek, and quick there. Let's go into clock and end this. So 27.26. This is nothing scientific. I might be off a second or two, but we're just checking the speed to see if it increases or decreases when it comes to Nougat. Before I actually go ahead and install Nougat, let me go into settings, go into storage, and show you that there is 2.13 gigabytes available space before I go ahead and install it. And let me go ahead and actually hit that install button live here on camera. So let's go into settings. And let's go back and let's go into About Device Software Update, continue the update. I'm gonna hit continue right here. You can see it does say please wait, and we're gonna wait for the Note 5 to install. Not here on camera, of course, but once this is done, I'm gonna restart the device. Once this is done, I will be back to talk more about Nougat here on the Galaxy Note 5. Alright guys, so my Samsung Galaxy Note 5 is now on Android 7.0 Nougat here, as you can see right there. This is just 7.0, not a .1 release update. So the first thing I noticed was that there is not any new wallpapers here. It does give you the same default wallpapers that you got from the Note 5 with Android Marshmallow. Now let's go in and find the storage, and you can see how much storage we gained or lost here. So a little bit of a new keyboard there, so not bad update there. It looks a little bit more modern there on the Note 5. So going into storage here and going into, well, we actually have to wait a second for it to load up here. You can see available space 4.6 gigabytes. So we actually gained about 2 gigabytes on the update to Android 7.0 Nougat, which is a nice thing here. So one of the big things you're going to notice right away on the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 is the updated notifications panel. And this is the same for the Galaxy S8, the Galaxy S7, S7 Edge, and the like. Any 7.0 devices do have this updated white theme in the notifications panel. So you can see you got your airplane mode, your Wi-Fi, the portrait or rotation mode. You have power saving modes, which also do have quite a few different power savings modes in here now. You do have the mid, the max, and the off. So the max is going to put it on the full 2K resolution. The mid's going to put it on the 1080p resolution. So backing out here and going back into the notifications panel, you could see you do have a flashlight, you do have blue light or Bluetooth, and you do have sound and location performance mode where you can tweak the performance, up the performance here on the Note 5. A blue light filter, which you did not have in the previous version of 6.0, which you did have to download an app to get a blue light filter. Going over here, we do have private mode, smart view, phone visibility, NFC sync, and Wi-Fi calling. So a nice update here in the notifications panel. Also, you do have bundle notifications, so if you do get notifications, they do bundle here in Android 7.0 Nougat, and there's some clearing options that were actually much better than what you found in Android Marshmallow. That's another nice thing about the Android 7.0 Nougat update for the Note 5. You do have the ability to add up to 10 shortcuts here, and they do scroll through really nicely here. So I do like this here on the Note 5 here for Android 7.0 Nougat. It's nice to see a little bit of an update to the pen window. So you can easily just close that out like so. And yeah, that's pretty nice there as well. So generally speaking, throughout the user interface of Android 7.0 Nougat for the Note 5, it looks very similar to what's on the S7 Edge as well as the S7. The icons are now rounded. You could say this looks a little more iPhone, but this is very synchronized and it looks very clean across the board on your Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So you can see right there, all the icons nicely matched up. They looked beautiful together, if you ask me. Now, hopping into settings, here is where you're going to find a lot of the newer look and feel of Nougat. So let me get this pen window out of here. And you could see that we do have connection sound, notifications, display, and in display settings, you do have the ability to change your screen resolution here to Full HD, WQHD, and HD. That's nice because the Note 5 hasn't been the champ in terms of battery life in my experience. So being able to lower the screen resolution should save a little bit on battery life. Now the screen zoom and font, you can change the size and scaling. I do recommend you guys keep it on small though, because it does do some weird things to the UI. You do have home screen mode, and you can see icon with frames. You can go ahead and turn those off. That's what I was just talking about. They look kind of like the iPhone icons. You can turn those off as well here. And you do have your LED indicator screensaver. So the Note 5 is still packed with features. Going into the wallpapers and themes section, you can see a little bit of a different Samsung theme look. The fonts are different across the board here for the Note 5 here. So this actually looks a lot closer, I'd say, to the Galaxy S8, the upcoming software on there, than what it originally shipped with. So this is nice to see that our older Note 5 is very well updated here. So in advanced features, we do have our S Pen features, which remain. We have Air Command, Air View, Direct Pen Input Pointer, and detachment options. Pretty much all of this was featured in 6.0. But I do think this is a much cleaner user interface. You can see you do have multi-window here, pop-up view, split action view. So like I say, this thing is loaded with features here for Android 7.0 Nougat. So if I go into Instagram, for example, if we go into one of these guys right here, you can see split screen right here. Let's hit next. Okay, more apps. And what's nice about Samsung is you can open two side-by-side apps, so many more apps than you can on like a stock Android device. So I think the multi-window splitting here for the software is excellent here on the Samsung Galaxy Note 5. So for those of you who are wondering about picking up a Note 5 in 2017, we will do that video, but this software has really cleaned and spruced up the Galaxy Note 5. Now I will have to test battery and stuff like that, but the ability to have, you know, full HD resolution should help a lot on the battery life. You still have fast charging here, and 7.0 Nougat brings the cloud accounts from Samsung to your device as well. Also, they cleaned up your device maintenance section where you can tweak things like battery, performance mode, storage, and memory. It's a little bit slow sometimes. It's not the fastest thing to open up. It's kind of like a clean master built right in, but hey, it's there. Also, you can tweak your developer options as always here. So that's pretty much the software and what you can expect here for Android Nougat. There's many more features, but those are the main things you're going to notice right out of the box. Of course, you can theme this out to look however you want it. It is an Android device after all. But let's go ahead and run that speed test again now that we're on Nougat. I'm going to close everything out here, and you remember it was something like 27 seconds or so. So let's go ahead and run it again. So let's hit start. Let's come home. Let's go into Best Buy. And let's see what happens here. Let's come out of there. Let's go into Android Central. And let that load up really quickly here. Let's come out of there. Let's go into Instagram. Let's come out of there. Let's go into Twitter. And waiting on Twitter. So this actually is not loading stuff as quick as I've seen on Android Marshmallow. So maybe it's not a speed increase. It feels snappier though. Maybe that's just the animations creating an illusion. Coming home, let's go into Memo, Appy Geek, and we should be finishing up here in just a second once that is done. And clock. Stop. So yeah, even with my few mistaps here and there and a couple of seconds off, Actually, this was slower here on Android Nougat. So I'm going to have to do more in-depth testing if you guys want to see if the Note actually got slower on Android Nougat. But that's not a good sign first off with this, real world test. Like I say, I'm only a couple seconds off here and there with a couple of mishaps and loading. Same Wi-Fi network when I reset it. So not looking too good here right out of the gate for Android Nougat performance on Note 5. Let me know your performance down below. And remember, this is the Exynos edition, not a Snapdragon. Before we wrap this video up, let's do some multitasking to see how it holds applications. So it holds that well, holds that well, holds that well. So multitasking looks to have improved here on the Note 5. So I'm liking what I'm seeing here for multitasking. Nice stuff. It held all of those applications in the background, and that's something I actually haven't seen too frequently here on the Note 5. So still a powerhouse here in the Galaxy Note 5. Pretty much wraps this quick review up of the Samsung Galaxy Note 5 official 7.0 Nougat. Should you update it to Android 7.0 Nougat? I would recommend you go ahead and do it. Even with those couple of seconds it's showing behind, that might just be because, it's a fresh install. Give it a couple of days. It'll probably speed up for me as well. If you guys want to see future content on the Galaxy Note 5 on Android Nougat, be sure to go ahead and comment what you would like to see on this software down below in the comment section of this video, because we could possibly get some more out on this guy here. But I would recommend you go ahead and do it due to the fact that you get a much more cleaner looking UI. It's almost Galaxy S8 type of software here on the Note 5 now with Nougat, and there are rumored to be bringing Galaxy S8 type software to Samsung devices near you. So the Note 5 might be on that list. We're going to have to stay tuned to see that. But anyway, did you get the Note 5 update on your phone? Let us know what you think of it down below as well. Click the like button for me if you enjoyed this video. Nick here helping you to master your technology. Be sure to be well. I will catch you all in the next one, and peace.